Hello again, baseball fans and Apba baseball fans, to the 76 World Series. This is Tigerbob here on the Tigerbob Broadcasting Network, bringing you the 1979 World Series between Pittsburgh Pirates, led by Willie Pop Stargell, against the Baltimore Orioles and Eddie Murray. This is a rematch of the 1971 World Series that Pittsburgh beat Baltimore 4-3. It is Wednesday night here in Baltimore, October 10th. October 9th, yesterday's game was postponed for a day to the 10th here, and it is a cold, rainy night here at Memorial Stadium in Baltimore. But the fans are filling this place up. Baltimore has been in 5 World Series previously, winning 2 of them. They beat the Dodgers back in 1966, and they beat the Reds in 1970, and the last time they made it was 1971, as already mentioned, and they lost to Pittsburgh 4-3. Pittsburgh's been to the World Series 6 times, and they won 4 of them. The teams got here. Pittsburgh played Cincinnati in the National League Championship Series, and they beat Cincinnati 3-0 to win the National League Championship. And Baltimore 4-1 over the California Angels. The year here is 1979, and in 1979, it was an odd year, and back then in the odd years, we did not have designated hitters, so in this World Series here, the pitchers will be batting both in the home games and the away games. I'll be back in a minute with the starting lineups. The managers at home play with the umpires. They are going over today's lineups. Flanagan, pitching for Baltimore, is on the mound warming up. Talk more about him in just a minute. And we'll go down to Pittsburgh Pirate batting order. Leading off in center field will be Omar Moreno. Batting number 2, the shortstop today, will be Tim Foley. Batting third in right field, the Cobra, Dave Parker. Cleanup hitter, left fielder, Bill Robinson. Batting fifth will be the first baseman, Willie Pop Stargell. Batting sixth, Bill Madlock. Third base, seventh, Steve Nicosia, the catcher. Eighth will be the second baseman, Phil Garner. And pitching for Pittsburgh today will be Bruce Kison. And on the mound for Baltimore is the left-hander from Manchester, New Hampshire. It is Mike Flanagan. He was 23 wins and 9 losses on the season with a 3.08 earned run average. He is a grade 13. He has an X and a Z and no home run ratings. So he is almost ready for a first pitch. Jerry Newdecker, he is the umpire behind home plate. He'll be calling the balls and strikes, and he hollers, "Play ball!" And here we are, ready to go. Omar Moreno in the batting box, left-hand batter, left-hand pitcher, and we are underway. Here's the first pitch. Flanagan to the set. He delivers. 36-33, high pop-up on the infield. Billy Smith, second baseman under it, makes the catch, and we have 1 up and 1 away here in Game 1 of the 1979 World Series. And hope you can stick around and enjoy it a little bit. So happy you're here. Now batting with 1 out, nobody on, is the shortstop, Tim Foley, right-hand hitter from Culver City, California. 63-31, line drive, center field. Bumbry makes the catch. It was an atom ball. It was right at him. So 2 up, 2 down. And up steps the left-hand hitter, Dave Parker. So lefty on lefty. Flanagan delivers. Dave Parker, 26-29. X-Man struck him out. And that is it for Pittsburgh in the top of the first inning. Nothing across, and we're going to the bottom of the first. Baltimore coming to bat. Bruce Kison on the mound, pitching game 1 here. He is warming up on the mound. Go down the Baltimore Oriole batting order. Leading off, center fielder Al Bumbry. Batting number 2 today, the shortstop Mark Belanger. Batting third in right field, Kenny Singleton. Cleanup hitter Eddie Murray at first base. Batting fifth, John Lowenstein in left field. Batting sixth, Doug DeCinces, the third baseman. Getting to start at second base today, Billy Smith. The catcher with a really good arm is Rick Dempsey. Flanagan going to be batting number 9, and they're going to be going up against Bruce Buster Kison from Pasco, Washington. He was 13 wins and 7 losses on the season with a 3.19 earned run average. He is a grade 12 with a Y and a Z. And now Bumbry is stepping in the batter's box. So up steps the left-handed leadoff hitter from Fredericksburg, Virginia. Here's the pitch by Kison. 64-13. Stood there like the house on the side of the road. And watch that one go by. Kison fooled him with that pitch. We got one up and one away, and now batting the shortstop, Mark Belanger. 52-27. One high chopper, third base. Madlock grabs it over to first. Got him by a step. Strong play by Madlock. 2 up and 2 away. And now batting, right fielder Kenny Singleton. Here's the pitch. The switch hand hitter. Switch hitter, 15. 15 is an 8. He is a -0 against a right-hander. That ball's going to drop into left field. Singleton, 2-out single. And up steps the big hitter in the lineup, Eddie Murray. Had 25 home runs and 99 RBI on the season with a .295 batting average. Switch hitter, hitting left-handed. And here's the pitch. Kison to Murray. 44 is a 7. Line drive. Base hit. That ball's going to drop into right field. So the hit number to right field is 54. We got Dave Parker out there in right field. 37 arm, 4 speed for Singleton. 37 minus 4 is 33 off to 54. 21 chance. They're going to hold him at second base. And he'll be in scoring position already, and they do not want to end the inning at a play at third base. So we have 2 outs, 2 on, and up steps the left-hand hitting John Lowenstein. And here's the pitch by Kison. Lowenstein, 51. 51 is a 9. He is a -0 against a right-hander. So first and second, 9. Off to grade 12. 27. Third baseman. Madlock grabs it. Fires it to second base. Gets the force out. And that is it in the first inning. As we go to the second inning, scoreless as Baltimore threatens and cannot score anybody. As we go to the top of the second inning, up steps left fielder Billy Robinson. Flanagan to the set and delivers. Robinson, 26-32. Fly ball, right field. Kenny Singleton under it. Waits for it, makes the catch. 1 away. And up steps Willie, Pop Stargell. 32 home runs on the season with 82 RBI. Here's the pitch to Stargell. 22 is a 6. That ball is hit hard. That ball's deep, and that is off the right field wall. And Willie Stargell's going to get into second base with a double. So Pittsburgh threatening now with a man out, with a 1 out and a man on second base, and up steps Mad Dog, Bill Madlock, right-hand hitter. Here's the pitch from Flanagan to Madlock. 53 is an 18. The shortstop. 16 will put him in fielding 1. So 18, fielding 1. Single to short, runner to third. Infield single. Stargell gets over to third base. So first and third, 1 out. And coming up to bat is the catcher, Steve Nikosha. Lefty delivers to the right-hand batter. 53 is a 20. Second baseman. 13 will put him in fielding 1. Infield deep. Out. 1 scores. Other to second. Little ground ball. Second baseman Billy Smith threw it over to first base. The only play he had. Stargell's going to score. Madlock goes to second base. And Pittsburgh takes the early 1-0 lead. And up steps Garner with a man on second base. And he's going to pitch to him. 14-30. Fly ball, left field. That'll be the last out of the inning. Lowenstein under it. Puts it away. We are going to the bottom of the second inning. Pittsburgh 1, Baltimore nothing. And leading off is Doug DeCinces, the third baseman for Burbank, California. Righty on righty. Here's the pitch to DeCinces. 42-13. Fastball struck him out. 1 up and 1 away. That is the second strikeout for Kison. Playing second base today, the switch hitter, hitting left-handed right now, is Billy Smith. Here's the pitch to Smith. 33-6. That ball is right down the left field line. And Billy Smith is going to chug into second base with a double. So, 1-out double for Billy Smith. And up steps the catcher, Rick Dempsey. Kison to Dempsey. 23's a 12. That'll be a first base number. Fielding 1. Little foul ball. First base over there. Stargell under it. He makes the catch. So it's 2 away. And now batting will be the pitcher, Mike Flanagan. And here's the pitch. 35-13. Oh, those pitchers trying to bat, those American League batters. He just stood there. Didn't he take the bat off his shoulder and struck out? And we are going to top of the third inning. Pittsburgh leading 1-0. And up steps the pitcher, Bruce Kison. Flanagan delivers. Kison, 13-13. Struck him out. Turnabout is fair play, as both the pitchers struck out the other pitcher. So with 1 out, up steps the speedster, Omar Moreno. 77 stolen bases on the season. Baltimore trying to keep him off base. Flanagan delivers to the left-hander Moreno. 25 is an 11. That ball is in a bounce to the infield. And Moreno is on first base. B30 is a stealing. Flanagan's a +2. +6 for Dempsey. +8. 30 becomes a 22 chance of stealing. 22 chance. If he tries to steal, he'll have an 11-44 chance. What they're going to do, they're going to hit and run play. Foley with the hit and run play. 31 is a 9. -4 off the lefty, a 9 off the grade 17. Nine off the 17 will be the 28. That's going to be short to first. Runner goes to second base. So the hit and run play does move the runner up. So we have a man on second base with 2 outs. And up steps one of the big hitters, Dave Parker. 25 home runs on the season with a .310 batting average. Flanagan pitching to the left-handed Parker. 66 is a 1. Oh, that ball is deep. That ball is far, and that ball is long gone. Dave Parker hits the 2-run homer here. Top of the third inning. Giving the Pittsburgh Pirates a 3-0 lead. And just listen to that crowd. Boo. This Memorial crowd here in the rain. Not very excited about that one. So up steps Robinson up. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's the pitch to Robinson. 35-13. And he's out for excessive window shopping. Struck him out. We are going to bottom of the third inning. Baltimore trailing 3-0. They're going back to the top of the order with A.L. Bumbry leading off. Kison appears in to get the sign. To the set. He delivers. Bumbry, 64-13. Strike 3. Outside part of the plate. Could not take the bat off the shoulder. Bumbry trudges back to the dugout. Kison is featuring some nasty stuff. He has 4 strikeouts already. Up steps the shortstop. Belanger, 43-29. Little comebacker Kison. Grabs it. Quick toss. First base. Got him by a step. 2 away. Base is empty. And up steps Kenny Singleton. Singled his first time up. Here's the pitch. Kison to Singleton. 33 is a 0. 53 is a 6. That ball's all the way up the gap to right field. And Kenny Singleton rounds first. He goes into second base with a 2-out double. Eddie Murray, the big hitter for Baltimore with a duck on the pond. It's Baltimore trying to get back in this game. Kison delivers to Murray. 43, 29, man on second base. Little bouncer to the first baseman. Kison covering, got him. Little bouncer first baseman to the pitcher. And we are going to the top of the 4th inning. Pittsburgh leading 3-0. And up steps the first baseman from Earlsboro, Oklahoma, Willie Stargell. Flanagan delivers, lefty on lefty. 65, 35. That's going to be a little bouncer down to the third baseman. To Sensei's grabs it, fires it across. Beats Stargell by a couple steps. He doesn't run real good, but man, he can hit him a long ways. Up steps the third baseman from Memphis, Tennessee, Billy Madlock. 56-13. Curveball struck him out. Strikeout number 4 for Flanagan. Now batting is Steve Nikosha. Right-hand hitter. 52-27. Fastball. X-Man struck him out. Nothing across for Pittsburgh in the top of the 4th. And we're going to the bottom of the 4th inning. Pittsburgh 3-0 lead. Up steps John Lowenstein. He was out on the fielder's choice his first time up. 41-28. Ground ball. Shortstop. Nice play by Foley. Throws him out. 1 away. Thought that ball might be bouncing up the middle. And Foley made a sweet play on it. Up steps the third baseman. 16 home runs on the season with a .230 batting average. Kison delivers to the right-hand hitting to Sensei's. 25 is a 9. He is a +2 against a righty. So a 9 off to grade 10. That'd be a fly ball, center field. Omar Moreno under it. Makes the catch. 2 away. And now we got Billy Smith. Last time up he had a double. Here's the pitch to Smith. 62-13. Fastball struck him out. Nothing across for Baltimore. As we go to the top of the 5th inning. Pittsburgh 3, Baltimore 0. Up steps the second baseman, Scrap Iron. Joe Garner. 21-32. Fly ball right field. Kenny Singleton was positioned just right, which is pretty good because he doesn't have the most range out there. Bruce Kison, last time up, Flanagan made him look foolish. Here's the pitch. 61-24. A little 2-bouncer to Belanger. Over to first. Got him. Hit the ball that time, so 2 outs. Base is empty. And up steps Omar Moreno. Last time up, he singled and he scored on the home run by Parker. Flanagan delivers. 31 is a 10. 13 becomes a grade 14. 10 off to 14. That ball drops into center field. Moreno on second base. Tim Foley coming up to bat. 22 chance of stealing. He's a B, so he can steal. He has a 22 chance, and there he goes. He's trying to steal second base. 11 through 44, he's going to be safe. He is going to be 41, steal second base. Oh, the speed of Moreno. That was a close play, but his hand got in there. So we got 2 outs. Moreno on second base. Tim Foley still up. Here's the pitch to Foley. 65-35. Pops it up high on the infield. Who's going to grab that one? Oh, a little foul of territory. Dempsey puts it away. That ball kept drifting. So we are going to the bottom of the 5th inning. Pittsburgh leading 3-0. We got Dempsey, Flanagan, and then the top of the order coming up to bat. Kison been cruising along so far, giving up 4 hits. Here's the pitch to Dempsey. 25. 25 is a 9 off the 12. Handicap 3 off the 15. That ball drops into left field. Dempsey gets a base hit. Flanagan coming up. And he's in a try and bunt. They're going to try and bunt him over. And here's the pitch to Flanagan. 16. 16 is a 28 on a sacrifice. Fielding 3. Sacrifice the pitcher. Kison grabs it. Second baseman covering the first. And Flanagan does his job. And he gets the runner moved up to second base. So he did a little bit better than last time when he struck out looking foolish too. Keep all my score on the ball stat program. Been using that for probably 7-8 years now and really like the program. So now we got a man on second base with 1 out. And up steps Alonzo Benjamin Bumbry, left-hand hitter. And here's the pitch from Kison to Bumbry. 65. 35. That one's high on the infield. That's going to be catcher drifted that one there too. Catcher got that one. So 2 outs. Man on second. And up steps Mark Belanger. Hit 167 on the season, but Earl Weaver had a hunch to play him in the number 2 hole, so let's see if it works out. 22 is an 8. Minus 5, the 12 becomes a 17 with a man on second. It's an 8. Second baseman over the first. And that is it for Baltimore here in the bottom of the 5th. And we are going to the top of the 6th inning. Pittsburgh leading 3-0. The big guy steps up. Home run Parker. Last time up at the 2-run bomb. Leading off here, he'd be followed by Robinson and Stargell. So Flanagan to Parker. 15 is an 11. That ball drops into center field. Dave Parker gets his second hit of the day. And now we got Robinson up. Parker E32. Right-hand hitting Robinson. Here's the pitch. 31. 31 is a 9. He is a +6. That ball's in a drop in. Parker going to stop at second base. As the +6, he goes down to a grade 7 pitcher. So we have 2 on, nobody out, top of the 6th. And up steps Willie Pop Stargell. He's looking for a pitch and he could put this game away already. Lefty on lefty, here's the pitch to Willie Stargell. 23 is a 12. Eddie Murray, first baseman, fielding 1. Deep ground ball. Murray to Belanger. Back to Murray. Safe at first. They could not turn to double play. So they got the fielder's choice 3-6. Stargell beat that one out. So now we have first and third with 1 out. Infield staying deep. And up steps Bill Madlock as Baltimore looking for the double play ball. Here's the pitch to Madlock. 23 is a 12. Another first base. 14 fielding 1. First and third. Right-hand hitter. This time Murray grabs it. Down to Belanger, back to first. Double play. This time they turn to double play and get out of the inning. As we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Pittsburgh leading 3-0. So bottom of 6th inning, we got Singleton, Murray, and Lowenstein. The heart of the order here. Pittsburgh has that 3-0 lead. Baltimore has to get something going here. They have 5 hits on the day. Kison delivers to Singleton, 43-29. Right back to Kison. Easy play to first. I think he broke his bat on that one. One up and one down here in the bottom of the sixth, and up steps Eddie Murray, looking for a pitch he can drive. He singled his first time up. Kison delivers to Murray. 53 is a 20. Ground ball. Second baseman, Phil Garner over. Oh, and it's off the heel of his glove. He does not make the play. It might have hit a pebble or something, I'm not sure, but we have a base runner. Murray, and they're going to call that one an error, as they should have. So we got one out, Murray on first base, and up steps the left-hand hitting John Lowenstein. He gets his pitch. He could hit it out of here. He had 11 home runs and limited at-bats this year. So Kison delivers to Lowenstein. 66 is a 1. That ball's deep. That ball's out right field. If that ball fair, it's going to be gone, and that is a fair ball. Lowenstein hits it out. 2-run homer. And we got ourselves a ball game. As Murray crosses home plate, Lowenstein crosses home plate, and we got ourselves a 3-2 ball game. And that crowd, they're getting excited. Just listen to that crowd. And up steps Doug DeSenseis. Base is empty, 1 out, 3-2 baseball game. Kison delivers to DeSenseis. 21-30, fly ball left field. Not very deep out there. Robinson under, makes the catch. 2 down. And up steps the second baseman, Billy Smith. Kison delivers to Smith. 43-29, right back to Kison, over to first. And we are going to top of the 7th inning. Baltimore scores 2, so it's Pittsburgh 3, Baltimore 2. Leading off for Pittsburgh in the top of the 7th will be Nicosia, followed by Garner. Then we'll see what they do with the pitcher. So Flanagan pitching to Steve Nicosia. 66 is a 0. Snake Eyes is a 1. That ball is deep left field. Nicosia, 4 home runs on the regular season, has just hit a World Series home run off Flanagan. And Pittsburgh takes a 4-2 lead. Oh, boy. The crowd level just went down there. Nicosia, wow. 4-2 lead for Pittsburgh. And up steps the second baseman, Phil Garner. 61-36, RP board, 54 on the dice roll. 36, 54, 29. That's a strike. Garner still in the batter's box. 54-32, fly ball right field. Singleton over a couple steps under it, makes the catch. 1 away. We got a little break in the action. Looks like Kison's going to be done for the day, and they're going to bring in the pinch hitter, Lee Lacey, the right-hand hitter from Longville, Texas, coming in the pinch hit here in the top of the 7th inning with 1 out and bases empty. Here's the pitch from Flanagan to Lee Lacey. 64-13, struck him out. 2 down, as that is a 6th strikeout today for Mike Flanagan. Now we got back to the top of the order. Lefty against a lefty, Omar Moreno. Singled his last 2 times up. Flanagan delivering to Moreno. 32-26, ground ball, second base, Billy Smith over to first. Little routine play there. And we are going to the bottom of the 7th inning. Pittsburgh leading 4-2. So get ready to stretch your legs. Okay, everybody, bottom of the 7th. You can stand up and stretch around a little bit. And this is the point in time where I ask you if you've been enjoying the World Series. I've done some other games on here too. I got some hockey tournaments going on and some master games, basic games. If you haven't subscribed yet, if you could take a moment now and do that. Any comments, any likes, any matchups you want to see, I like hearing all of it. So let's continue on with Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. So Dempsey coming in to bat for Baltimore here in the bottom of the 7th, and we got a pitching change as Kison left for the pinch hitter. So we got Enrique Romo coming in to pitch. The right-hander from Santa Rosalia, Mexico. He is a grade 14 with an X. He was 10-5 in the regular season with a 2.99 ERA, and he had 5 saves. And I'm sure he's going to be trying to set up Tekulve today. So Romo's all warmed up. Dempsey's in the batter's box. Baltimore's down by 2. And here's the pitch to Dempsey. 61. 61's a 24. Ground ball, Tim Foley. Playing a sweet shortstop today. Throws him out. We got 1 away. Now batting will be Terry Crowley coming in to pinch hit. From Staten Island, New York. The left-hand hitting Terry Crowley. Getting a bat here. Right-hander deliver to Terry Crowley. 63, 13. Stood there like the house on the side of the road and watched that one go by. Terry Crowley trudges back to the batter's box, back to the dugout. With 2 outs, nobody on, bottom of the 7th. Up steps Al Bumbry. Romo delivers to the left-hand hitting Al Bumbry. 65, 35. High chopper, third base, grabbed, Madlock, guns at the first, Bumbry out, bang, bang play. We are going to the top of the 8th inning. Pittsburgh leading 4-2. Coming in to pitch for Baltimore in the top of the 8th inning will be the lefty from La Junta, Colorado, Tippy Martinez. He is a grade 14. He is an X and a Y. He had 10 wins, 3 losses, and a 2.88 earned run average in the regular season. And leading off for Pittsburgh, top of the 8th inning, will be shortstop Tim Foley. Martinez delivers to Foley. 22-7. That ball drops into left field. Leadoff single for Foley. Now batting is the lefty, Dave Parker. Martinez peers in to get the sign, goes to the set, he delivers. 26-29. Y-Man struck him out. He got the imposing Parker out. So we got 1 out. Foley on first base. And up steps the right-hand hitting Billy Robinson. Here's the pitch to Robinson. 41-24. Ground ball at the middle. Belanger grabs it to Smith. Over to Murray. Double play. Fine defense. As we go to the bottom of the 8th inning, Pittsburgh leading 4-2. Bottom of the 8th inning, Pittsburgh leading 4-2. Romo staying out there for the time being. And we're going to bring in a pinch hitter. Baltimore's going to call on Harold Pat Kelly to come in and pinch hit for the shortstop Belanger, as Belanger was 0 for 3. Baltimore needs some instant runs. And here's the pitch. Romo to Kelly. 64-13. Fastball struck him out. Nasty looking pitch. 1 up and 1 away. They got Tekulve. Warm him up in the bullpen. Up steps the switch hitter. Kenny Singleton, 35 home runs on the season. Hitting left-handed. Here's the pitch. Romo to Singleton. 41-24. Ground ball, Tim Foley. Fires to first. Got him by a step. 2 up and 2 down. In the 8th inning. Now batting is Eddie Murray. He is 1 for 3 today at a single his first time up. Romo pitching to the switch hitter, hitting left-handed Eddie Murray. 34-31. That's a blast to center field. Moreno back on the warning track. Makes the catch. And we are going to the 9th inning. Pittsburgh leading 4-2. As here we go to the top of the 9th inning. We have a new player coming in. We got Kiko Garcia coming in here to play shortstop for Baltimore, as they had pinch hit for Belanger. And Tippy Martinez will stay in to start the 9th inning. He'll face Stargell, and then we might be looking at a new pitcher coming in. So top of the 9th inning, Pittsburgh leading 4-2. Willie Stargell up. Tippy Martinez on the mound. And Pittsburgh is 3 outs away from stealing game 1 of the World Series in Baltimore. So let's see what we got going on here. Here's the left-handed Martinez pitching to Stargell. 66 is a 1. That ball's deep. That ball's far. Stargell is a -7 off the grade 21. That ball is gone. Willie Stargell hits one out off Tippy Martinez. They leave the lefty in to hit off the lefty. The pitch to the lefty, and Willie Stargell crunches it. Oh, the boos are cascading as he crosses home plate. Pittsburgh leading 5-2 as we are going to a break. We have a new pitcher warming up on the mound. We got Tim Stoddard. He's coming in. He's warming up. He's from East Chicago, Indiana. He is a grade 18 with a Y and a Z. As he is warming up, and he'll be facing Madlock, Nicosia, and Garner. As Stargell hit the home run here. That is the 3rd home run today for Pittsburgh. As Parker had a home run, Nicosia had a home run, and now Stargell hits the home run. Stoddard all warmed up, and here's the pitch. The Madlock. Madlock. Snake Eyes is a 0. 61 is a 4. That ball is crunched. So Madlock's an 18, so he goes up to grade 20. Madlock is handicapped 2, so the 22 to 4 off the 22. That is going to be a base hit left field. Madlock gets a single. So Madlock's on first base. Nobody out, and up steps Nicosia. And they're going to leave him in the bat. Righty on the righty. Man on first. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. 13, 14. Oh, he walks the catcher now. He walks Nicosia. So Pittsburgh with the 5-2 lead, and they just keep railing, and now they're... So first and second, nobody out here, and up steps Phil Garner. Stoddard to Garner. Here's the pitch. 52's a 27. First and second, 27. Third baseman. DeCinces is a 4. Be fielding 2. Ground ball. 5-4-3. No, Garner beats it out. Not a double play. Almost, but Garner, the speed of Garner, got down to first base in time. So they got the fielder's choice out. Second base. So we got him on first and third with 1 out. And now we're looking at a pinch hitter coming in. And coming in to pinch hit will be Johnny Milner. Coming to pinch hit for Romo. So first and third, 1 out. Milner up. Infield's in. They got to cut the run out at the plate. Stoddard delivers to Milner. 16's a 28 shortstop. 56. The shortstop is now an 8-man. That's going to be fielding 3. Infield in. Single to left. 1 scores. Garner. He's going all the way to third base. Pittsburgh, 6-2 lead. So first and third, 1 out. Go back to the top of the order. Moreno. Infield still in. Moreno, 25, is an 11. Off the grade 19, first and third. Infield hit. 1 scores, other to second. And the runs are starting to pile up here now. And up steps Tim Foley. And they're leaving Stoddard in to pitch to Foley with 1 out, first and second. Here's the pitch. 12's to 25. Ground ball up the middle. Grabbed by Smith. Over to Garcia. Flips it to first. Double play. And we are going to the bottom of the 9th inning with Pittsburgh putting up a 3 spot. And they are leading this game 7-2. So coming in to pitch for Pittsburgh will be Kent Tekulve from Cincinnati, Ohio. He was 10-8 on the regular season with 31 saves. He is a grade 14 with a Y and a Z. He'll be pitching the 9th inning. It is not a save situation. But he's going to get the last 3 outs and give Pittsburgh the 1-0 lead. First batter to face him is the left-handed John Lowenstein. 13's a 14. Homered his last time up. And this time he draws a walk. So Lowenstein on first base. Baltimore needs a bunch of base runners. Up steps the third baseman, Doug DeCinces. They're not holding him at first base. 13, 14. Z-Man. Ball 2. Pitch to DeCinces. 51. 14. Ball 4. Back. Then we got 2 runners now. Back-to-back walks. Coming up to bat is the second baseman, Billy Smith. Tekulve. Pitching to Smith. 22 is a 7. 14 becomes a 16. That ball's going to drop in there to left field. Single to left. The hit number's a 57. So the hit number's a 57. We got the 33 arm out there with Robinson. Lowenstein has 12 speed. That's 21 off the 57. 36 chance of scoring. So the base hit. Lowenstein scores. DeCinces stops at second to base. And we got a 7-3 baseball game. And coming up to bat is Dempsey. They're calling Dempsey back, and they're going to bring in a pinch hitter. They're going to bring in Lee May. Lee May's going to come in and pinch hit. Right-hand hitter. So we got first and second. Nobody out. Lee May. He's looking for one pitch he can drive out of here. And here's the pitch to Tekulve. Pitching to Lee May. So 16's a 28. Ground ball to the shortstop. Foley grabs it. Over to Garner. Flares to first. Double play. 2 outs, and Baltimore is down to their last batter. With Doug DeCinces going to third base. And we're bringing in a pinch hitter. So coming in to pinch hit here in the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs is Gary Renicky. Looking for a pitch he can drive and keep this inning alive. So Tekulve peers in to get the sign against the right-hand hitting Renicky. And here's the pitch to Renicky. 54-32. Fly ball right field. Parker under it. Makes the catch. And that's the final out of the ball game here in Baltimore. As Pittsburgh comes in here and takes the first game 7-3. 53,735 of them here packed the ballpark, and most all Baltimore fans in there are leaving they are really down, but they got another game here tomorrow, and they're going to try and even the series up tomorrow at home before it goes to Pittsburgh. And I'll be back in a minute with the happy totals for the Pittsburgh Pirates. So Pittsburgh ended up with 7 runs on 13 hits. They made 1 error. And they left 4 men on base. Baltimore 3 runs on 7 hits. They didn't make any errors. They left 5 men on base. For Pittsburgh, Kison pitched 6 innings, got 6 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts. He got the win. Romo come in to pitch, and then Tekulve finished it up. It was not a save situation. Baltimore, Flanagan, he pitched 7 innings, 8 hits, 4 earned runs. He struck out 6. He was followed by Martinez and Stoddard. As Martinez gave up 1 run, and then Stoddard gave up 2 in that 9th inning that Pittsburgh put this game away. Home runs today was Pittsburgh had one from Parker as a 2-run homer. Stargell hit one, and so did the catcher Nicosia. And for Baltimore, Lowenstein hit a big 2-run homer. Thought he was bringing him back in the game at the time, but that's as close as they got, was 3-2. Leading hitter today for Pittsburgh was Omar Moreno, had 3 hits, scored 1 run. He had a stolen base. Tate Barker had 2 hits, as did Stargell and Madlock. And for Baltimore, Kenny Singleton had 2 hits, and so did Billy Smith. And now as we look ahead to Game 2 of the World Series, Pittsburgh is scheduled to bring out Bert Blyleven to pitch for Pittsburgh, and Baltimore, Jim Palmer. He is scheduled to pitch for Baltimore. So that is it here from Bay City, Michigan, with Game 1 of the 1979 World Series. If you made it to the end here, appreciate it. And as always, enjoyed having you here. Keep playing Apba. It is the best baseball game out there. You guys have a great day. Bye.